702 Sports. This is how we roll. Here we go.
Yes!
702 Sports. Striking them all down. Let's go. Come join the show. Woo! Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to 702 Sports on the Sideline. Produced and created by Creation for Cause and proudly supported by Best Buddies. We are inclusion. I'm here today at Coffee, Parlour and Cooking, located right off of 6th and Carson. We've got this delicious coffee right here and croissant. I am here with myself, Big Al, my cousin Fayson, and JP is on assignment, and we are here. I got somebody special coming on the show, but I'm gonna leave that for a little later. First, I wanna come with the homegrown recap. Homegrown. The first thing I wanna do is how the Raiders have made a turn. They won 3 in a row, and you were at the game.
Yes, I was. I was right there.
Right there, man.
8 rows up from the field.
8 rows. And I almost caught a touchdown pass, did you?
No, actually, I had Devontae Adams' glove. Yep.
Wow.
I had it in my hand. Me and the guy were fighting over it, and he won.
Wow. See, so if that ain't homegrown, I don't know what is. But the Raiders have made a massive turnaround. They've won 3 in a row. They just beat Josh Daniels just beat his ex-coach he was with, Belichick.
Yep.
Right? And crazy thing about it was, they even covered the spread, so you was able to get paid off that game.
Off the safety.
Off a safety at the last minute. So, Willie, you're a proud supporter of the Raiders.
Obviously, I have to get my camera time. So I'm a proud supporter with my one leg of the
One leg Willie. So one thing, we're going to do another recap this homegrown is the Knights. The Knights are back in full effect. They won yesterday 3-2 to Dallas, who they were in the finals with, not the Stanley Cup finals, but the Western Conference finals, and they won 3-2. I, myself, hit the funky 14 parlay. I didn't even want to watch the game. I had to go and get some sleep, but I woke up at 2 in the morning and checked my phone and said, okay, there's $400 in my wallet. Hello. So, next thing you know, they're, again, 4-0 on the year. The team is healthy, and I found out that's normally not a norm. Most teams that come off of winning the title, they got a bunch of nicks and bruises.
Oh, yeah.
But, our team, Vegas strong, 4-0 on the year. But there's something serious. I got some goosebumps. Look at this. I heard Becky Hammond saying this morning that her team didn't show any effort. The head coach said that she had the team grade themselves.
Oh, no.
And they said they gave themselves a C for effort. Well, guess what? Tonight is the game. The game. Remember, I was saying in the last segments, rematch of the year. And I am so serious about our aces because the WNBA hasn't had a back-to-back champion since the 2002 LA Sparks, right? So we are really trying to set a tone for this title town. Right? I keep telling you guys the 3 roads to glory are the Aces back-to-back. VGK going for back-to-back. We are already 4-0, right? And we're trying to get the Raiders just to get to the playoffs, right? First year Josh McDaniel, just get us dead to the playoffs, right? And we will be on our way. But definitely with our 2 teams that we got that are already champions, we are the champions. Oh, let me stop right there. I've got a little crack in my voice. Okay, so big ups to Queen. Love that song. We are the champions. We are on our way. So the Aces are missing 2 starters tonight, right? Missing Chelsea Gray, starting point guard, and missing Stokes. But again, if effort is what they need, they will bring it tonight. It is must-watch TV. I will be having some money, some of that $400 I won last night. Won't you be having some money on the Aces tonight?
Oh yeah. I'm going all in.
Let's go.
All in on the pocket Aces.
Let's go, because we are a 4-point underdog, and I think their effort is going to be at an A. See this? A for Aces. Okay, let's go, Fayson! Boom! Okay, so now I just want to do a recap in college. Wasn't that Oregon-Washington game?
Oh, man.
That was great.
Wow.
That was great. You had two Heisman winning
Shootout.
quarterbacks, Bo Nix, right, and Michael Penix Jr., the transfer from Indiana, right? They came in, like, this game was back and forth, and it looked like Oregon was really going to hang with them and box with them real good. But at the last minute, Michael Penix threw a touchdown.
Last man standing. Last man standing.
But guess what? The Oregon could have got it home with that field goal.
Oh, yeah.
Had a 35-yarder that was right there, and it looked like it was going in, and then it went off. And the only thing I said was hello 5-0 that I had won on Saturday. Scraped the bucket, went 7-0 in college, right? So that just started the tone of this winning streak, and just being real grateful though, because it comes and goes. You know what I mean?
It's every week. Every week it seems like we start undefeated.
Yeah, because
like
we call that wild card round, in baseball.
Wow, yeah. We took off that one. That one.
That
had the bankroll rolling.
That was good. But let's talk about some of these games, Cuzzy, real quick. So, like, we got Oregon and Washington. Washington won 36-33, right? Gators beat Florida beat South Carolina 41-39. USC. Ooh.
That was a shootout.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was excited about that game.
USC took a dive. They went to Notre Dame, but Notre Dame had lost 2 in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they came home and they was looking forward to this game. Heisman, supposedly runner-up, at the time was a runner-up. Caleb Williams threw 3 picks. He dropped out of the Heisman chase along with Bo Nix. And now Michael Penix Jr., I didn't call you last night. Michael Penix Jr. is a front runner-up.
Oh, yeah.
Front runner-up for the Heisman, minus $1.40. And for people out there, if you're in the minus, that means you on top. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. Michael Penix, big ups, right? Now he's the front runner. Oh, and I have to say this. When is the last time the Rebels have been in this position? Oh, Lord. I am so proud that my son attends UNLV, architecture student. I love you, Miles. Here it is, first-year head coach. First-year head coach is now got this team that if they win this week, they will be going bowling. But here's the skinny. In the 4 wins, they've averaged 40-plus points. And again, I specify that they're 5-1 only with the loss to Michigan, but they still covered the spread. Speaking of spreads, guess what? They're 6-0 covering spreads. Yep. So not only can you get on the Rebels, right? They're going bowling and they're winning you some paper. You know what I'm saying? So again, this hasn't happened since the 70s. You know what I mean? Since the Rebels have been achieving like this. Oh, and just to let you guys know, the head coach of the Rebels' name is Bo Howard. I think if I got that, please correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever his name could be Hercules, because he's doing a Herculean type of a change around. So only I want to say is big up Rebels. They are doing it, right? And another team that's also doing good, 6-0 on the slate this year, Drake May, Heisman runner-up, right? Right there, I think Drake May sits like 7, quarterback for North Carolina. They won. They beat Miami. Rolling. 41-31.
Yeah.
Right, and taking no prisoners, covering every game. UNC. You know what I mean? And then let me go ahead and throw some chalk out there. Right, the chalk is Michigan again, steamrolling. Right, they won. They beat Indiana 52-7. I don't want to leave the Big Ten out. And the Big 12 really wasn't nothing sexy out there. Right, I don't think really. I was just checking everything.
Wait. The Big 12. Stanford came back and beat Colorado, one of the biggest upsets in history.
Oh my God! Thank you, Fayson.
And I was right there. I'm over there watching the game. I seen everybody cheer for Colorado. I was like, what's going on? Because I could swear I smell a comeback. And it happened. It happened. My coworker had Stanford coming back in the game at 15-1 when they were down 29-7 at half. That pass rushing defense let loose.
I mean, we love Prime. Prime, you said, give me your bullets now, right? Here, he said, give them to me now. And I don't want to say anything bad about Prime. I'm just gonna say one thing. I hope you guys can go bowling. Just the America needs Prime in the bowl game, right? You know, that was a heartbreaking loss. Now they have 3 losses on the year.
Yeah.
I think they're sitting there, what, 4-3?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was a low blow. That was a low blow.
But Prime, you got us. I mean, Vegas proud. We got you. You know what I mean? We got you right here, okay? And everybody in the neighborhoods over here, we got you.
It's all about inclusion.
It's all about inclusion. So we talked about the Heisman recap. Now we're gonna go into this NFL. Okay? Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So now we're gonna go into the upset. When did you ever think, if I ever told anybody out there without Deshaun Watson, right, that the Browns would beat the Niners? The Browns would beat the Niners?
I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it when I seen it.
Everybody was like, the Niners was the new sexy girl, right? Coming to the prom, right? Everybody, Niners. Well, not only did the Browns defense is ranked in the top 5 people, right? And not only did Deebo Samuels do nothing, right? Their receiver, but their running back, McCaffrey, got banged up, right? He had bruised ribs, oblique, right? So that Browns defense, the boogie down Browns, you know what I'm saying? That defense did play.
The Browns went digging for gold,
and they won it. They were a big underdog too. We talked about the Raiders already beating the Patriots 21-17, right? The Jags is just rolling. When you ever know a team to be in London 1 week, stay there the next week, right? Stay there the next week,
go back
and win. So they won 2-0. They're 3-0 in their last 3 because they came home and beat the Colts 37-20.
I'm impressed by Jacksonville.
I am impressed.
I'm very impressed.
I'm very impressed.
I remember 2 weeks ago I said they were going to lose, and they haven't lost since.
I mean, they've gotten this up together in the month of October. You know what I'm saying? Only I can say about that. And, the comeback kids, I don't even want to call them comeback. Because it seems like they're in the Ferrari driving 100 miles an hour, right? Quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa, and Tyreek Hill. And you know what we talk about, America? We're talking about the Dolphins. The Dolphins, you know what I mean? The Dolphins, not only, they not diving, they are swimming. And we are swimming in this coffee parlor and cooking, as you can see, Anise twirling the camera around. This coffee shop I fell in love with last year. This coffee shop is the best coffee shop in Vegas. Yeah, I fell in love with it. It reminded me of Cheers, you know, the showback Cheers, kind of, you know, with the brick, right? And just the homegrown flavor and feeling of it. You know what I mean? And it just had me warm. And I was telling Anise, I was like, Anise, we gotta film here. And we got all the beautiful Vegas people here, homegrown people up in here. They just slide in and out. You know what I mean? Got business people here. You know what I mean? We got just homegrown love here, you know? And I just want to thank the owner, Alex, to say, you know what? Let me have this great show be filmed here. So thank you. Thank you very much.
It's all about inclusion.
It's all about inclusion. The seed of love that no one gets left out. Woo!
I love you guys for including me in this show. It's been quite an honor. This is my second episode, America. Thank you for including me. So
We love you, Olivia.
I love you, Ralph. I love you, Willie.
Last game we want to recap on is the Eagles and the upset, almost the upset of the year, almost. They lost 20-14 to the Jets.
That was expected.
The Jets. Oh my gosh, that was like the sports books was loving it that the Browns and the Jets upset the 1 and 2 teams in the NFL. You know, that right there, I know they're sitting back. I think Thanksgiving dinner was taken care of, huh?
I realized once the other team lost, the Browns beat the Niners. Yeah. I was like, Jets got it.
You know, no way. And the quarterback, Jalen Hurst, he had a bad day. He had, 3 interceptions?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the main interception was at the end of the game that set up the go-ahead touchdown for the Jets. And then also I heard Aaron Rodgers, he's talking about coming back. He was on the sideline with no crutches on with an Achilles injury.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rogers, you need to go in that therapeutic chamber in the dark and sit down for a minute. You know what I mean? I think you just need to just chill out for a minute, right? Don't rush it. You know, you're almost getting over that hill, right? So just take it easy real quick. Now, one thing I do want to say is the baseball, real quick, before we go to our commercial break, the Diamondbacks that we were saying, but they got to fight the Fighting Phillies, right? So the Phillies are up 2-0 in the series. Right now it swings back to Arizona. And then the Rangers are up 2-0 at home versus the Astros. Went to Houston and just beat them like they stole something.
I think they're both at home. I think
they are both at home. But one thing about Texas, we can't forget, they were a first-place team for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can't take nothing from them. Game 3 tonight in Arlington. Max Scherzer on the mound versus Javier. It is must-see TV. That game and the Aces. Please support the Aces. We're looking at history here, okay? We haven't had back-to-back champions since 2002 LA Sparks, okay? We'll be back in 2-2. Thank you for your time.
Hi, we're here at the Parlour with Best Buddies and Creation for a Cause. My name is Nick. Coffee's pretty good. I'm here to talk about one-on-one friendships with Best Buddies. So, Best Buddies has a one-on-one friendship program called the Citizens Program. Now, while you can do this while you are also in high school or elementary school, the Citizens Program is for people 18 and over. 18 and over people will be able to come into the Citizens Program, have a one-on-one friendship, and the only dedication you have to give is to have a 1-year friendship at least with somebody that we pair you up with. That includes going on outings, having a friendship that you could talk to each other with, get a new perspective, and literally increase that bond between somebody else. And what's wonderful about that is that it's really easy to do. All you really have to do is just go to bestbuddies.org and then join the Citizens Program from there. We would love to have you, and it would be amazing just to build that one-on-one friendship connection. Again, that's bestbuddies.org. Please join us and get a buddy today.
And thank you for tuning back in to 702 Sports on the Sideline. Created and produced by Creation for Cause and proudly supported by Best Buddies. And right now we're again here at Coffee, Parlour and Cooking off of 6th and Carson. And I have a special guest coming, but right now I need to talk to my man, Plasma Pete. Pete, who's coming?
Who's that?
Okay, Pete, just for people who don't know this language, I'm part Jedi, okay? And Pete was telling me that... Who is that? Oh, that's my mentor, my main man, 50 grand coming in, Marlos. What's up, Marlos?
Hey, what's up? Fayson, what's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
What's up?
This is Marlos. Marlos played college football down south years ago. Has a lot of knowledge of X's and O's, because that's the segment that we're talking about. X's and O's. Blueprint style. You know what I mean? So we got to get the X's and O's straight. Mr. Marlos, tell me something about you. How long have you been here in this Vegas proud land?
Almost 10 years now, and Vegas is now a home. But I just gotta say this, bro.
Go ahead.
I heard you and Fayson say, and this, I'm not hating. I'm just stating.
Okay.
The Raiders have won the 2 games.
2 games.
They lost the Chargers. They beat the Packers and the Patriots. So just slow down a minute.
Okay.
Don't just crown the Raiders.
Let me slow down.
You guys moving too fast. Just slow down.
Oh, do you know who we're playing this week?
Oh, that's right.
Do you know who we're playing this week?
We're playing.
It's 3-0.
And we're playing the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears who just got one win over the last year and a half. But me and Fayson are from Chicago, so hey, we love the Windy City. Got the best Italian beef in the country, right? Thing about it is, their quarterback has now hurt his thumb and he's out. Oh boy is out. Can
Justin
you believe that?
Fields.
Justin Fields is out. Dislocation. Raiders are coming, making a turnaround. What do you think about that game?
But Al, I mean, I like Justin Fields, but it might not be a bad thing that he's out. It might be a good thing. You guys may find something in your second string quarterback.
He's right. He's right.
You're right. I mean, I hope it don't blow up. We don't want it to blow up, right? In anybody's face. You know what I mean? You know, or people from Chicago gonna be doing this.
We've been struggling for quarterback issues since Rex Grossman. Probably before that.
Okay, calm down. We gonna be rooting for you. So we gonna talk about some of these games right here in the NFL. I got 4 games. Like the earth is shaking. Hold on. Wait. This is an earthquake. These games are earthquake bound, right? So we got Seahawks at home versus the Cardinals. Ooh. Seahawks just had that horrific loss at the last minute, right, against the Bengals. My boy Geno, my fantasy quarterback that I didn't start, but I believe in Geno and that young Seahawks team, Paul Brooks' team. Go Hawks, go, right? So here it is, Cardinals at the Hawks. Cardinals just got destroyed.
But that's
right?
the Cardinals, though.
By the Rams. So what brothers, what do you think about this game? Cardinals at the Seahawks.
It's a division game, so it's going to be tough. But the Cardinals, the Cardinals are the Cardinals. There's a reason why they're the Cardinals.
You're right.
I'm gonna go against all odds. I like Cardinals.
Wow.
That defense will not surprise me.
Okay. Me, I'm checking my X's and O's. I'm not gonna lay this 7.5. I like the Seahawks. They will win this game. Put a stamp on it. Right? I got the Hawks just winning the game. Division games are hard to cover, but if you guys never heard this saying, it's like this. Good teams win games, great teams cover games. Woo! That's something I learned 25 years ago. Again, let me repeat.
Repeat it.
Good teams win games, great teams cover games. Now, I'm not saying the Seahawks is a great team. They're a good team in this game, in this matchup. Okay, next game. Chargers and Chiefs. That Charger team is so inconsistent. I don't even want to know if I want to give my X or I might want to give my minus.
No, you should give them an I for incomplete.
There we go.
Or interception.
Because this team is so inconsistent. I heard from one of my coworkers, they shot me like 3 weeks ago, said that Justin Herbert is not good under pressure.
Listen, let me tell you guys something. Earlier this week, and maybe we crowned this guy too fast because people crowned him like he was the next coming in. He hasn't really did anything, bro.
You're right. They signed him for like a big contract. You know what I'm saying? And the head coach has still got it. His job is on the block still. You know what I mean? The head coach. That they had to bring Kellen Moore, offensive coordinator that used to be for Dallas. Now he's there, and it seems like the OC is trying to keep the HC job.
That's how it normally works.
You're right. So it's like, hey, Charger Nation, keep your head up. Now you got to come to the Kansas City and play the Chiefs. And the Chiefs, X's and O's that I must say, their offense isn't like how it is since Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins, and they have been playing inconsistent ball. So in this game, I'm gonna take a foot out of the basket, right? And I'm gonna go with the Chargers as a 5.5 point underdog at Kansas City. I know Marlos, talk to me.
Wow.
Come on. Even if KC has been inconsistent like you say they are, I'd rather be 5-1 inconsistent than 1-5 inconsistent.
Wow. See, that's my mentor. See, that's why I need Marlos to give me them gems, America. We need them gems. Cousin Fayson, what you think? There it is.
There you go.
No.
Chiefs gonna charge.
There we go, Fayson.
Chiefs gonna charge the Chargers. I'm sorry. I said it backwards. Chiefs gonna charge the Chargers.
Okay, so and you're right. In Arrowhead, that's a pack-in. This is a division game. It's a division game.
It's gonna be crazy. The fans, come on.
You're right.
They might get house. They might get house out.
Right. So here's another good game. I mean, I don't know how the bookies got this though, but the Lions are 5-1. Do you know since the Eagles lost and the Niners lost, they got the Lions who used to always be 80-1, 90-1. This team now, they say that since they're 5-1 underneath quarterback Jared Goff, they got the Lions saying that they're the new kid on the block, taking moves. Now, I can understand them being good in the NFC North because the Bears are, right? And the Packers are young and, right? But here it is. The Lions are 5-1. I just need to see how they play on Thanksgiving Day. Because you know on Thanksgiving Day, it's always in Detroit, right? And they just, you know what I mean? But now the Lions are playing Baltimore. A good, consistent team. They don't do too much out of their realm. What do you guys think? Lions at Ravens. Ravens -3 at home.
Bro, if you were paying attention last year, the Lions rose to the top last year. They only missed the playoff by 1 game, so this was a piggyback off last year.
Right.
I love the Lions, bro. I like the Lions.
Like the Lions? Lions getting 3?
You know what?
You had the Lions a couple weeks ago, remember?
I gotta stick with them. I gotta stick with it.
Okay.
I can't go against the Lions. I'm not lying.
He's not lying.
I wasn't lying Thursday night either when they blew out the Packers. Everybody had Packers.
You're right. This last game I got right here is it's the Dolphins and the Eagles. The comeback kids, not comeback kids no more. They sitting in that Bugatti going 100 miles an hour now, right? You know, they scored 40, 45 points on you in a blink. And I like the game over. I think they're going to score lots of points. I think with the Phillies doing what they doing in baseball, and now the Dolphins coming to, it's hard to win on the road in this league, right? And the Eagles just came off a loss. And I think the Eagles have to show America, right, that they are contenders and can still be in this dance. You know what I mean? Now they're getting ready to play a very good Dolphins team. They can put up points. The Eagles are at home. I think they'll win this game, but I'm just going to play it safe and just score. Give me 52 points because the over-under is 52. I think they're going to score some points. Who do you guys like in the game?
I think that 52 is the safe way to go because I think the Eagles going to win. And like I said earlier, I'm not hating. I'm just stating.
Yeah.
The Dolphins have speed, bro. You can't teach speed, bro.
You're right. You are so right. I was looking at something on TV yesterday. They said Tyreek Hill isn't a track player in a football uniform. He's a football player with track speed. Remember that. He is a football player with track speed, not a track runner in a football uniform. Totally two different things. This guy is grease lightning. Grease lightning! Go, grease lightning, going down the club. Grease lightning, go, grease lightning. That's Tyreek Hill's new nickname, y'all. Grease lightning. So now, we want to go to NCAA, sport that I love the most because each week means something. Each week. Big game. Penn State at Ohio State. This right here is going to be real big. Like both these teams in the top 10, right? So honestly, I'm gonna throw myself out there. I like Ohio State -4.5. What do you guys think? Ooh.
What do you say, Faye?
I disagree.
Oh, wow.
Which is no big deal because I have to stick with Penn State. The Nitty Lions.
Pete, you hear that? He likes Penn State on the road. What? All right.
I'm not lying.
So I think the road's gonna be tough for Penn State to go into Ohio State and win. But with that being said, if you're physical with Ohio State, history shows they don't like physical teams. So if they can keep it close into the fourth quarter, man, who knows?
That defense is unpredictable. That's all I gotta say.
It is. I mean, like Ohio State. To me, this is the game they need because they got Michigan coming up, right? And if they lose this game and Michigan beats them, this game, like they're gonna go into the Michigan game flat. So, they're laying 4.5. I'm not stepping in front of that. I'm not stepping in front of Buckeye Nation when they need this game to set themselves up to be undefeated to play Michigan, right? And if they beat Michigan, right, like they dancing. They going to the mall to get the suit, right, and get the platforms and all of that, right? They getting ready to dance in that college football playoff.
I say the stingy Nitty Lions.
Okay. Stingy Lions. Okay, now we got this bounce back game for USC, who just lost to Notre Dame. USC at home, -6.5 against Utah. Who you got?
USC.
Utah. Sticky defense. Sticky.
I like that
Sticky
too.
defense.
Give me
Sticky.
some skin.
Sticky
Marlos.
defense. Sticky.
I like that too. You know why?
Give me that +6.
Because USC, X's and O's we talking about, they get a minus in defense, right? Remember when they were at home last time? Arizona, who is bottom of the Pac-12,
Yes.
SC had to put up 45, right? Because Arizona was right on their
Yes.
tail. You know, they what, 42, 43? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, with the defense Utah has, you guys don't be surprised if that game goes under. Their defense is stingy, bro.
I could dig it.
Okay.
I could dig it. Utah +6.5.
Okay. It sounds
Utah
convincing to me. It
I
does
mean,
sound convincing.
So here's a big game right here. Dylan Gabriel used to be the quarterback for UCF. That's University of Central Florida. He went through the transfer portal. Like I've always said in my episodes, the transfer portal is where college football is going. Now he's at Oklahoma. Oklahoma just knocked off Texas. And Dylan Gabriel had 4 touchdowns, right? And Texas was playing their best ball in a long time. Now he's going up against his old team. Oklahoma's at home. They're laying a lot of points. But in this right here, the over-under 64, I gotta have it. They're gonna score. They're gonna hit the
Bro,
over.
listen. With Gabriel playing UCF in Oklahoma, bro, I'm looking for him to like go off, like really cement his name in this Heisman race, like go off against his team.
You're right. What you think?
I'm liking Oklahoma and the over as well.
Right on.
This is
Right
easy.
on.
Easy
Right on.
one.
So we down with you, OU. Over here in Vegas, we down with you, OU. Okay, so I got this game right here. Big game. I talked about UNLV. They're at home. They're playing Colorado State, right? Colorado State, stingy defense, right? But here it is. UNLV's at home laying 7.5. If they win this game, they will be going bowling for the first time in a long time, right? UNLV, first-year head coach Barry Odom, got the team 5-1. They win this game. They'll be going bowling. Looking forward to a great game this Saturday. What do you think?
I think the Running Rebels will win this game.
Right on.
But look at the skill position guys for Colorado State. They got this receiver.
right.
They got a bunch of receivers that can go, bro. So it's probably
right.
going to be an over game. It's probably going to be.
Thank you.
Yeah, think about it.
Thank you. Let me get the pen out on that one.
All right, think about it.
Write that
They
down there. And my blueprint. Okay, we have 1 minute to recap this last. I'm sorry, not recap, but go to the what we're thinking about in NCAA. Tennessee at Bama. Tennessee at Bama. Bama laying 8.5.
Go Vols.
Yup. What do you think?
That -8.5 will make me laugh. Let's go Tennessee.
Tennessee. We going with the balls as a dog. 8.5 point dog.
You're the only 10 I see.
SEC it's tough. Alabama is not the cream of the crop like they used to be.
Exactly.
Right? And Tennessee can take it too.
Alabama's scaring nobody else, bro.
Oh, and you're right, Marlos. Guess what? Speaking of that, Tennessee just beat Texas A&M. And A&M's a good team. So we just went and talked about the picks that we like in the college for this week coming up. And we will be back to you. Hear from a word from our sponsors. Thank you very much. See you soon. We'll be back. Woo! And thank you so much for coming back and joining us from 702 Sports on the sideline. We are here at Coffee, Parlour, and Cooking off of 6th and Carson. And I am super stoked, Fayson. So stoked. Because,
What is that for?
what is that? We can't leave out the b-ball. We ain't talking about baseball. We talking about basketball.
Oh,
And for everybody who probably forgot, the Nuggets won. And now the season starts on Tuesday.
again.
Right? Tuesday. So we got the 4 teams that are the front runners of winning it all is, 3 teams, is the Celtics, they got them up there. I don't know why, because their defensive player, Marcus Smart, number one defensive player, got traded. Right?
Yeah.
So, but they picked up Drew Holiday from the Bucks. They picked up an all-star point guard, right?
Okay.
Who has a ring on his finger. So, the Celtics are plus 380. Okay? That means you can 3 times, almost 4 times your money, rounding it out. Okay. The Bucks. Who the Bucks pick up in the offseason?
Game time. It's about time.
They picked up an incredible point guard, people. I'm talking Damian Lillard averages 30 in his sleep, right? Got laser sharp 3-point range and been with the Blazers forever. It was hard for him because he's been in the league, I think, Marlos, 10, 15 years? 12 years? Thank you, Mr. Marlos, my mentor, right? So he's been in for 12 years, didn't want to leave Portland, but he needs a ring. Right, so now he's with the Bucks. He's with Giannis, right? Mm-hmm. And the Bucks had just won the chip not too long ago. And then we got the Bucks are 4-1, right? I like that investment, America, right? What do you say?
Bucks for the Bucks.
Bucks for the Bucks.
Simple.
And then we got Denver, right? We're coming back off a championship run, right? They're plus 425, right? They're in third out of these two teams. So that's almost kind of letting you know they got some competition.
Yeah,
they got some competition. And I don't even want to leave out the Suns. The Suns, they just picked up Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal can score 25 in his sleep, right? He had been with the Washington Wizards, right? Maybe a lot of people on the West Coast don't know because East Coast games, right, are so early and you're probably still at work. But Bradley Beal is a very sharp shooter.
Oh yeah. He went from the Wizards. He went through the portal as well, and now he's with Phoenix.
Yep.
With KD and Booker. So he's with 2 other scorers that can score 30 in their sleep.
So he's not by himself. So there's no more excuses saying he had to do it by himself.
Exactly. So we're gonna run down 2 games that are starting on Tuesday, which is the Lakers at Denver. And I just gotta let you guys know that altitude up in Denver, the Lakers are getting older. No disrespect to Laker Nation, but the Denver at home ring ceremony, right? Ring ceremony. Denver laying 4.5. Take it, book it, bank it. Nuggets. Take the Nuggets. Ring ceremony. Okay? Take the Nuggets at home. Then the other game's gonna be a great game. This right here is going to be an up and down affair. It is Phoenix Suns at the Warriors. Okay? And the Suns is minus 1.5. I like the Suns. Matter of fact, that's the 2-piece that's going down. Nuggets, Suns.
2-piece chicken grease right there.
2-piece chicken grease. Me, myself, I like blue cheese, though. Ranch is getting kind of drippy these days, right? I need some blue cheese on it.
Buffalo and blue cheese. I like that. Sounds good to me.
You know, so that right there is just a small little taste coming up in the NBA. And college basketball starts later on that month.
Yep.
And UConn, if you haven't forgot, which I always have a tendency to forget because college basketball is a long season. And UConn really isn't a household name. UConn won the title last year in college basketball. So again, I think the first 4 teams that are looking good is Kansas,
yep,
right?
Oh,
UConn,
yeah. Always,
right? UConn in there.
The Zags,
the
hopefully.
Gonzaga's always in the mix, right? And other than that, that's all I'm gonna throw at you right there, America, for college basketball. Because in Kentucky, I forgot Kentucky.
Yeah.
In Kentucky, that's the 4th one.
They're rebuilding Kentucky.
Because in Kentucky, that's all they do is play basketball. That's like they just breed the children for basketball there. It's basketball nation, Wildcat nation. And other than that, we got this delicious.
Now I'm hungry.
Delicious sandwiches coming on from Alex, the owner of Parlour and Cooking. He'll be coming here presenting to us really soon a delicious sandwich that we will have on screen for you, and we will be tasting it. This is the first time I'm tasting his food, and my stomach and this coffee is really letting me know it's time to put something in there. Willie, will you be winning in Chicago against the Bears at Soldier Field this Sunday? You heard that from One Leg Willie, right? So I like it too, Willie. Book it, bank it, let's get paid. Raiders -3 at Chicago without their quarterback, Justin Fields. Without their quarterback. And they've been struggling already. Again, they've had one win out of I don't know how many losses, but they just got their first win 2 weeks ago. Other than that, I'm gonna start downplaying my hometown team. Love you, Bear Nation. We still love you. We still love you.
The Care Bears.
We are Care Bears. Cousin Fayson, what do you want to recap about? Is it Aces? We gonna still keep pumping this up?
Aces, yeah. Should we bet them tonight or should we not?
Yeah, is it? They're a 4.5 point underdog. Do we just go greedy and just go in the gut and just go money line?
And just go against all the odds?
Yeah, because if they win this game and we don't miss out on the
we
good
trying to go to the parade this weekend.
Right. That's right. The Aces win. The parade is here, and we will be doing our show there. We will be there amongst all the people with Aces gear on. Losing my voice. Yes, losing my voice. Okay. And Cousin Fayson will be there. 702 Sports will be there.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully if I can get up with our best buddies, they will be. Matter of fact, I know they're going to be there. Right along with me, right? So we love our Aces.
It's all about inclusion.
It's all about inclusion. Inclusion means no one gets left out. It's the seed of love for caring, loving, and no one getting left out. That's what we do at 702. Keep it true. But this game right here, even if they lose this game, then the other game will be here at home.
Bringing it back home.
And that will be so much as far as the streets being flooded. And I just honestly, I just can't wait.
It's already enough traffic with all the road construction out here, so.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of road construction, let me give you guys something. We was talking about Bugattis and Lamborghinis. Let's talk about the F1.
Ooh.
The F1 is gonna be here. You talk about speed, we gonna have top-notch speed rolling on this Las Vegas Strip, right, at the end of November. They're already doing construction.
They're already lining up. Actually, I seen them lining up this weekend. The Ferraris and the Aston Martins are already lining up. They're already trying to find, figure out the routes.
We have stands that are built right on Las Vegas Boulevard and Flamingo, right? Stands for people to sit there. I think it's like 10, 15 rows of stands, right? That are all up along the strip. It's gonna bring a lot of paper here to the community, right? 702 Sports, we will be part of it. We'll be having some type of memorabilia, some speaking, some action on it. I'm really not big into Formula One, but I would love to drive one of those cars now.
We're definitely gonna learn now. We don't have none of that because we don't drink and drive over here. We just drive safe. That's all we do. With your seatbelt on.
Seatbelt
first.
Click. But look though, Formula One is going to be big. We've never had this here in Las Vegas. So again, there's so many things that's funneling through Las Vegas. With Vegas, the VGK, right? Soon we'll have a baseball team here, the A's. They'll be doing construction in 2 weeks, right? Taking down right on the intersection, right across the street from the MGM, the Tropicana Hotel and Casino will be there no more. Sitting on about 2 acres, right? Will be a beautiful, beautiful baseball stadium.
Beautiful ballpark.
Beautiful. And I'm a Yankee fan and Braves fan, but you know what? I'll be there. I'll be there to support our A's. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna hop the bandwagon. I'm a Chicago Cubs fan, and it's time for me to lay the hat down and switch it up to the green.
You know what I'm saying? We just supporting everything that's here at 702, keeping it true. Okay, ready?
Finally made some time.
No, you're good.
And now we have Mr. Alex, owner of this beautiful establishment of coffee, Parlour and Cooking. Yeah. First of all, how long have you been here? And are you a native? Are you from here?
Nah, never from here. Born and raised Colorado.
Colorado, home of the Nuggets who just won the chip.
Always. Can't say anything about the Broncos, but I'll take it from the Nuggets. At least we got one ring up in there.
Exactly. And you know what? I wanted to tell him, I said, Alex, keep your head up because I'm a Saints fan, and he has my Hall of Fame coach soon to be, Sean Payton, and he has a Super Bowl quarterback, Russell Wilson. They're a young team. They're a very young team. it's gonna take them some time. Okay, so please don't give up on the Broncos.
Never gonna give up.
And Colorado has some championship pedigree. The Avalanche, right?
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive
Very
team.
aggressive.
When I first started into this hockey in the 90s, I was an Avalanche fan. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course it reps the A. Hello. A for Big Al, A for Abs, right? So I've always repped the Avalanche. Nuggets is there. And, you know, things are growing good for the Denver. Denver's a community place, right?
Oh, it is.
Full of community.
Full of community. And the people there are great. That's one of my favorite places to go to every time I go snowboard every single season. Honestly, the community's great. The people are great. There's never any issues out there. Like when you come to Vegas, it's like a here and there kind of thing. Everyone's like a little bit territorial. Out in Colorado, it's all about family.
Homegrown.
Wow, homegrown.
Inclusion. I know there's some inclusion there in Colorado. Mr. Alex, I want to say thank you again because me and the team here came here over the summertime, and you just welcomed all of us at 702 Sports like no problem. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if I get goosebumped up. It's just people who care, you know, and you know, my mother always said, don't nobody owe you nothing. You know, life don't owe you nothing. You know what I mean? And the only thing that's free is the air that you breathe. You know what I mean? But for me and my team to come in here, and he sat down and opened up your establishment for me. And when I seen this warm place, I said, wow, this would be a great place to film. You know, it kind of reminded me of back home with the brick, you know what I mean? And the establishment and the memorabilia. So I just want to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know what I mean? I really want to say thank you.
Yeah, always. And I mean, it's all about family. I mean, we are a small family business, so that's what we cater to. We want everyone to feel like we're all part of one. Because all the restaurants we've done, we've always had one table. No matter how many seats are there, no matter who you are, we stay away from the TVs, the internet, and everything. We sit down with, doesn't matter who they are. We connect as a family. So we try to keep everyone all as one, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
Always.
Thank you. And what is the name of this deliciousness right here that we have? What is the name of this?
Might be a little cliche, but this is called the Parlour sandwich. In our eyes, this is a hangover sandwich, realistically. You got a little bit of greasiness, you got a little bit of meatiness, and a little bit of spice to kick it all through. So what we do is we take a mixed greens, toss it in a house red wine vinaigrette with a little bit of sun-dried roasted tomatoes, salt, pepper, give it a little balance from your palates and everything. But we also do an over medium egg for a little bit of creaminess. And then for spice, we do a house-made chili paste, which is just nicely caramelized over the top of your toast. And then we do a smoked jalapeno bacon to give you more of that bite to it. It's very nice, very simple, very basic, but super, super flavorful at the end of it.
We are gonna dive into this deliciousness. Slice.
Show you guys.
Amazing. It feels like I'm at home.
Oh my goodness.
It's amazing.
Come down here, get some of this flavor in your mouth, please, and put our show, the flavor, in your ear. And the thing about his restaurant, his beautiful coffee parlor, his prices are affordable. Very affordable. It's not like Vegas, everything's expensive. You come down here and get the love, get the good prices, and main thing, get the good food. Get the good food that's right here.
Homegrown.
And he is inclusion, and he's Vegas strong. My lovely producer is saying that we're cutting short on time, and I just want to tell you thank you again.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you for breakfast. And
Always.
JP he's on assignment, but we'll have him on the show, on location. Like that, on location. On location, where JP will be giving us his opinions and his picks.
Hey, thanks so much, Big Al. This is JP. I'm actually in Louisiana currently. Went to Texas and ran a relay race. I do a running team event called Ride Now Relay, and had an awesome run this last weekend. What a great weekend we had in college football. First of all, I want to say shout out to the UNLV football team. Coach Odom has them playing well. They're now 5-1, 2-0 in the Mountain West. Congratulations for 4 top 25 votes. It's the first time they've gotten votes for the top 25 since 2003. So really congratulations to UNLV is in order. Tough game this week, even though it's at home. They play Colorado State. Definitely a winnable game. Definitely one more victory to go to a bowl game. So congratulations, and really looking forward to your next win. Hopefully we can get it this weekend. Other games we talked about last week, a couple. Washington played Oregon, Washington at home. A couple quarterbacks that are on the Heisman watch list. Penix Jr. played well, so did Bo Nix. But in the end, it came down, interestingly enough, quite a bit to coaching. The Oregon coach went for it late on 4th down. Judgment call, went for it, actually multiple 4th downs, but toward the end, he took responsibility for that loss. But really close win. They won by basically a field goal. So congratulations, Washington. A lot of football left to be played, but really big win. Also, I think we thought USC might win the game against Notre Dame, but big shout out to Notre Dame. Won at home. USC threw 3 interceptions. That was definitely Caleb Williams. Definitely surprising to see him make that many mistakes. As a not only probably picked to be the top pick coming out of college this year, coming into next year into the draft. So big props to Notre Dame. Another exciting week last week of college football. I look at some upcoming games this week in college football. Alabama plays at home against Tennessee. Almost want to pick Tennessee again, but I think Alabama wins that at home. And I'm going to say in a close game, Alabama hasn't been playing great, but they've been playing better. So that should be a really good game this weekend. Also, Duke playing at Florida State. Florida State in the top 5 right now. Duke's been playing tough, so I'm going to call Duke. I think Duke can pull the upset. That's my biggest game I look at this weekend coming up that could be an upset. Hoping my Michigan Wolverines destroy Michigan State, so quite a bit of kind of an in-state rivalry, so go blue. Looking forward to that. And looking over in the NFL last weekend, we talked about Philadelphia Jets. Wondered if the Jets could actually pull that upset. I don't know if we really called it, but at the Jets, they pulled up the upset now. Philadelphia, they actually held them to no points in the second half. So now the Philadelphia Eagles have a loss. This week, Miami comes in to Philadelphia, both teams 5-1. I like Miami to win that game on the road, so that's I would say a little bit of an upset. But 2 good teams. Philadelphia playing at home. Philadelphia is gonna really need that game, want that game. So it should be a good game, but I think Miami actually gets it done on the road. Another game last weekend that was interesting. The Texans kind of surprised a little bit, now 3-3, beat the Saints at home. Jacksonville, of course, beat Indianapolis to have first now by themselves. So real close division between Jacksonville, Colts, and Texans and the AFC South. So and then Cincinnati, congratulations, Cincinnati gets it done last week. Big win, close win against Seattle. AFC, I just think it's still interesting. Can't rule anybody out. Everybody kind of wanting Cincinnati to be down and out, but they get the big win last week. So with a bye week this week, I think that gives them some time to get healthy. And you just never know. Week to week in the NFL, every win is a big win. You know, we saw the 49ers kind of get that kind of play not up to their standards, get beat. You know, they missed a couple field goals, had a chance to win at the end and lost, or to tie at the end and lost. So should be another exciting week in NFL and college. Look forward to seeing y'all next week. Thank you so much. This is JP on assignment.
And we're gonna wrap up this delicious sandwich. I'm gonna thank Mr. Alex again. Thank you, Alex. Woo! Woo!
The man. You the
Letting us
man.
be here. From Fayson, myself, Big Al, Willie, thank you so much.
Great show. Thanks, guys. I love when you have me on. Inclusion all the way.
Inclusion. P, last but please. Thank you so much, P. My man Marlos. Thank you so much. And myself, Big Al, want to thank you, and we will see you next week.